Steve Conole, draft's over. We've got our 6 picks. In a nutshell, what can you tell us about the young fellas we've picked up today?
I think we've got a variety of players. We sort of try to fill some varying areas of our list, and ecstatic to get James Aish with our first selection, pick 7. You know, he's two-time premiership player over in the sample. We sort of watched James very closely since he was outstanding as an under-16 in the national championships, and yeah, to be there at pick 7, we're ecstatic with that.
Was there obviously a method afterwards to pick up and bolster that defensive line? Obviously you pick up Gardner and McStay, who seem like good prospects.
Definitely, we sort of looked to get a couple of young defenders into the group, and you know, I think Darcy Gardner as a tall defender was probably the best of those in this year's pool. He's very competitive. He's had a terrific record through his junior ranks, and we hope he can progress that through to the senior ranks starting next season.
Lewis Taylor, probably a bit of a surprise to snap him up at pick 28.
Yeah, Louis was one that sort of slipped a little bit. I think with his size, he just slipped down the list a touch. We added some size to our group, so counteracting that with Lewis worked really well. He's a player, he's got a bit of spunk about the way he plays. He's quick, he's enthusiastic, and we think as a small forward that can go on ball, he's going to have a real impact around the club. And
Tom Cutler, I don't know if he's a midfielder or a defender, but apparently has a bit of dash as well.
Yeah, Tom's a 190 centimetre player that can play really anywhere. He's played through the 3 parts of the ground last year. Was a super member of both Oakley and Trinity premiership teams last year, and probably didn't have the year he would have loved this year, just through some ankle injuries and a heavy commitment at school. But you know, we're very confident that Thomas, in a full-time program, will be an outstanding member of our club. And I think this time last year to say you would have picked up Tom in the 30s probably just wouldn't have happened. So you know, we think he'll be able to play a role on the wing, cross half back, and even rotate through the midfield, hopefully going forward.
And the last pick 34, Nic Robertson. What can you tell us about Nic?
Nic's similar somewhat to Thomas. He had a fantastic bottom age year as part of the OES program. Had a few injuries this year, which probably held him back a touch, but he's a big, strong, 190 centimetre mid. He's aggressive, and just think that big body around the footy will sort of add to our group.
Now, do you feel like you said you wanted to fill some holes and identify some defence and speed? Do you feel like you've been able to fill those holes and get what you needed?
Well, we certainly hope so. You know, we think we've got a mixture of players. We also added Jonathan Freeman as our academy player, who's a tall, very strong marking forward. So we think we've got players that can play in each area of the ground, and certainly going forward, we hope that we'll really benefit from the young boys that we've added into the list tonight.